In 2027, China has spent years preparing for a possible war over Taiwan. The PLA has expanded its navy, modernized its air force, built thousands of missiles, and trained for large-scale amphibious operations. Taiwan knows an invasion would not look like a traditional war. The first battle would begin with missiles, aircraft, cyber attacks, and electronic warfare before Chinese troops ever reach the beaches. This is what that war could look like. These are the major weapons involved, and this is how it could end. The opening strike. Before dawn, Chinese missiles begin hitting radar stations, air bases, command centers, and missile batteries across Taiwan. Chinese aircraft cross the Taiwan Strait while warships move toward the island. Taiwan's first objective is simple: survive the opening attack and keep enough forces alive to fight back. The invasion has begun. China's missile war. DF-21D ballistic missile. Known as China's carrier killer, the DF-21D became one of the most closely watched anti-ship missiles in the world. Designed to threaten ships hundreds of kilometers away, it changed how American planners think about sending carriers near China. In a Taiwan war, its biggest target would be American naval forces moving toward the island. DF-41I CBM. The DF-41 is China's most powerful land-based nuclear missile, with intercontinental range. It would not be used against Taiwan, but its existence would remain in the background of every American decision, because any major war with China carries a nuclear risk. J-20 stealth fighter. China's first operational stealth fighter entered service in 2017, marking a major step forward for the PLA Air Force. By 2027, hundreds could potentially be available. Its job would be hunting enemy fighters, attacking high-value targets, and protecting China's strike aircraft over the Taiwan Strait. J-16 strike fighter. The J-16 evolved from China's experience operating the Russian Su-30, but received major Chinese upgrades. It can carry long-range weapons designed to attack radar stations and air defenses. During the opening hours, J-16S would help clear the way for China's larger air campaign. WZ-7 Soaring Dragon. This high-altitude reconnaissance drone entered Chinese service in the 2010s and was designed to watch enormous areas from above. In a Taiwan conflict, WZ-7s would search for missile batteries, aircraft movements, and troop concentrations, giving Chinese commanders a constantly changing picture of the battlefield. Type 055 destroyer. The Type 055 is one of China's largest modern surface warships and entered service in 2020. Its 112 vertical launch cells can carry different types of missiles. Around Taiwan, these ships would form part of the fleet's outer defensive layer, protecting amphibious ships while attacking aircraft, ships, and land targets. Type 075 Amphibious Assault Ship. China's Type 075 represents a major expansion of its amphibious warfare capability. It can carry helicopters, landing craft, and large numbers of troops. Its purpose is simple: move Chinese forces from sea to land while keeping them supplied. Z-10 Attack Helicopter. The Z-10 was developed specifically for China's modern battlefield. Armed with cannons and anti-tank missiles, it provides close air support to ground forces. During a landing, Z-10S would attack defensive positions and armored vehicles threatening Chinese troops. PLA Marine Corps. China's Marine Corps has expanded rapidly in recent years and is designed for expeditionary and amphibious operations. In this scenario, thousands of Marines would be among the first Chinese troops fighting to secure beaches and establish a bridgehead. Taiwan fights back. F-16V Viper. Taiwan's F-16 fleet has undergone one of the largest modernization programs in its history. The Viper upgrade adds AESA radar, improved avionics, and modern weapons. These fighters would be among Taiwan's first responders, trying to stop Chinese aircraft before they can dominate the skies. Mirage 2000. Taiwan bought its Mirage 2000s from France in the 1990s. They remain an important part of Taiwan's air defense fleet despite being older than the F-16V. In the opening hours, every Mirage able to escape Chinese missile strikes would matter. Harpoon anti-ship missile. Taiwan has ordered hundreds of Harpoon missiles for coastal defense. The weapon has been used by Western navies for decades and is designed to attack ships flying just above the water. Against an invasion fleet, Harpoons would turn Taiwan's coastline into a missile barrier. Hsiung Feng III. Taiwan developed the Hsiung Feng III as a high-speed anti-ship missile capable of reaching around Mach 2. Its development reflects Taiwan's strategy of building weapons specifically for a Chinese naval threat. Chinese warships approaching the island would have to deal with both Harpoons and Hsiung Feng missiles. Tien Kung Air Defense System. Taiwan's Tien Kung family of missiles was developed to defend the island against aircraft and missiles. Its batteries are spread across Taiwan rather than concentrated in one location. China would make destroying these systems one of its highest priorities. M1A2 tanks. Taiwan has operated M60 tanks for decades, making them one of the older armored systems still available to its army. If Chinese forces break through the coastal defenses, these tanks would become mobile firepower against advancing troops and vehicles. M1A2 Abrams. Taiwan's Abrams acquisition marked a major upgrade for its armored forces. The M1A2 brings modern armor, sensors, and firepower to an island that has traditionally relied heavily on older American tanks. If Chinese forces establish a bridgehead, Abrams units would become one of Taiwan's strongest conventional weapons. AH-64E Apache. Taiwan received Apache attack helicopters from the United States beginning in 2018. Designed to destroy armored targets, they are especially dangerous against vehicles exposed in open terrain. In an invasion, Apache crews could attack landing craft, armored vehicles, and troops moving inland. Taiwanese Reserve Forces. Taiwan has millions of reservists, but numbers alone do not determine how effective they would be. Taiwan has been changing its training system to prepare for a more realistic invasion scenario. If Chinese forces reach the cities, reservists could become the backbone of Taiwan's urban resistance. The war would no longer be decided only by aircraft and ships. It would become a fight for every road, bridge, and building. How the US could help Taiwan. Military aid. America could rapidly send Taiwan more weapons, ammunition, drones, and spare parts to keep its defenses operating. Intelligence sharing. American satellites, aircraft, and intelligence networks could provide Taiwan with information on Chinese troop movements, missile launches, and naval positions. Economic pressure. The US could use sanctions and naval power to restrict China's access to critical energy and supplies, putting pressure on Beijing as the war continues.